Hello there, everyone. Welcome to this exciting episode of NHW Pro. I, of course, am your wonderful, beautiful, prettiful ghost hostess with the mostest, Princess Josh. And yes, our time together is coming to a short end. Only a few more weeks left, but we're going to enjoy this the best that we can, aren't we? So with that in mind, I'm going to do my best and continue forward as I get ready to introduce this
Mike Facen, at the 18th anniversary, I've beaten you before. I'm going to beat you again. I'm coming back for what's mine, what's rightfully mine, and that's the wild card Ricky Roberts' championship title around his waist.
Wild card Ricky Roberts, determined to become your next NHW heavyweight champion. Moving right along, we've got some action coming your way, so let's go down to ringside with Joe and Dave for all of it.
No matter what the graphic says, it is Ray Pumpkins stepping into the ring with Tommy Xero.
Already uncomfortable. Ooh! Representing the Black Hand Society, he is Tommy Xero.
Tommy Xero getting ready for the action.
Please let me hear some more.
It's the man called Dave. It's producer Joe, Working Fans Podcast. Get ready to commentate some New Heights Wrestling action. This is interesting.
This is a great opening match for this episode. Tommy Xero from the Black Hand Society against Ray Pumpkins of the Pumpkin Patch.
And his opponent this evening. And their opponent this evening.
Two of the more dangerous tag teams currently in New Heights Wrestling.
Down USA, the Pumpkin Patch is... I can't tell the difference between them, Sammy or Peter Pumpkin.
I'll tell you what, I think you can call them in trouble because Tommy Xero is about as nasty as they come. And Joe, coming off that match with Bodhi O'Hara, I think Tommy's got something to prove.
Oh yeah, Tommy, they have taken that loss very hard. You know, not only did they invite Bodhi O'Hara to the Black Hand Society, he turned it down.
Yes.
And then they lost in a dog collar match where Tommy Xero really wanted to teach Bodhi O'Hara a lesson.
And I think Tommy's the kind of person that's going to take it out on their competition. And right now, you already see that power advantage. You see Tommy kind of mocking everybody. This is classic Tommy Xero right now. We got to see, uses the power and the strength, but really loves to play that mental game and just mock opponents and try to big brother them.
I'm going over my notes here, and Dave, I believe that is Sammy Pumpkins. These pumpkins, they're so interchangeable. We've talked about the element of chaos that they've brought to New Heights Wrestling. They have gotten to not only frustrating their opponents in the ring, you could hear it from Princess Josh in the ring announcing. They've frustrated them. They've frustrated us. I wonder what the end game is to confusing everybody. Is it to get those wins? Is it to have us all feel off kilter? Anything goes at the Tortured Souls compound.
Well, we've seen it before with mass teams throughout the years in wrestling. Killer Bees using that mass confusion to kind of, there's a near pitfall there. Tommy.
It happened so quick, we almost missed it. Tommy going for that quick pinfall.
Yeah.
Sammy resilient, kicking out.
Jawbreaker. But yeah, I think that's just one of the keys to success. And the Pumpkins do it better than anybody I've ever seen. They are really good at keeping us guessing. Oh, nice back elbow there. And wow, we talked about Tommy Xero on a mission, but say Pumpkins here looking fired up. There's a clothesline.
Yeah, well, we've seen it from the Pumpkins. We've been talking about it over the last 6 months, 8 months. I feel like we've been going right for it. Kicking out at 2 there. Tommy Xero staying resilient. But we've talked about it for the last year. We've seen this change in the Pumpkins.
Here we go again.
Interesting pinfall with that leg across the throat there. But we've seen the Pumpkins, though, get more devious in the ring, but caught with that kick, going for the pin.
This could be it. Night.
Tommy Xero making short work of their opponent there.
Xero.
The Pumpkins may have made the rest of us look silly, but they did not make Tommy Xero look silly. Black Hand Society taking home another win. And that's especially something to be said at Tortured Souls Compound over a pumpkin.
Nothing beats the excitement and action of seeing New Heights Wrestling in person. We would love to see you at these upcoming events.
Be there to witness the epic clash for the New Heights Wrestling Heavyweight Championship between Suicidal Soldier and Mr. Handle That Mike Facen at New Heights Wrestling presents Bound and Determined on Saturday, April 11th at the Walton County Fairgrounds in DeFuniak Springs, Florida. Doors open at 6 p.m., bell time at 7 p.m. Tickets are only $10 for general admission, $15 for front row. Kids 6 to 11 are only $6, and 5 and under is free. Do not miss New Heights Wrestling presents Bound and Determined.
Ricky Roberts, you've been running your mouth about how you beat me last time. Well, last time you had everybody in your corner. This time there is nobody in your corner. Just you and me for this title. Ricky Roberts, I don't care how long you've been training, but you will never and ever train as hard as I train.
Bodhi O'Hara, the Panama Punk. I have been contracted with someone with deep pockets, and he wants you to know who it is. Chris Spider. I am going to say this isn't personal. Personally, I have no problems here, but he does, and he is paying me to end you.
I'm not gonna lie. My record in New Heights Wrestling has not been that great. I lost to Waylon. I lost to Kelly not once, but twice. And now I'm going against this new opponent. He believes in justice. He believes in heroism. I don't believe in that stuff. Because my entire life, they treated me as a villain. And I don't mind being the villain in this story. And for everyone that don't know me, I am the natural Dalton Aaron.
Jody, tonight was my moment. You want to say I got lucky? I didn't get lucky. This is why you always bet on black. So you want a rematch? I'll give you a rematch. Whenever you want it, bring it.
JC Black, this just won't be the last time that you've seen Jody. Do you know why? Because now, not only did I have you beaten in the ring, I had you beat. I kicked out, ref. I kicked out. I've beaten you now. I'll beat you again. And when I do, New Heights, you just haven't seen what Jody is capable of.
Both of these women sound like they are not done here in New Heights Wrestling. As a matter of fact, as we know, our NHW Women's Championship is been vacated. There's no telling who will be put in that match now to determine our new women's champion. We will have more on this as it develops here at NHW Pro. Now, let's go down to ringside for more action and more mayhem.
Dalton Aaron stepping in the ring with Peligro. Dalton Aaron, we've seen that confidence growing in this young man.
Somebody come on out. Starting to pick up a few victories, too.
Making his way toward the ring, he is the apple of his father's eye. He is Dalton Aaron.
You heard before this match, Dalton Aaron hears the crowd. He hears all the boos and says he doesn't mind being the villain.
No, embraces it.
Especially because his dad tells him he's the best wrestler.
And his opponent this evening,
You know, as we've talked to some people in the crowd, as we've talked to wrestlers backstage, Dalton Aaron getting a little more respect, especially as they start getting a few wins
Out
here.
of Mexico City, New Mexico, he is a live wire. Give it up for Pedro.
I think this is going to be a fun match, Joe.
Yes, because Peligro wants to prove themselves here in New Heights Wrestling, wants to have a good show at the Tortured Souls compound, so New Heights Wrestling officials take notice of it.
Yeah, and Peligro's got great athleticism. We've seen it before in some of his matches. Great educated feet. Dalton Aaron, you know, strung a few victories here and there, getting aggressive. Let's see what happens here. Is it the aggression and do whatever it takes of Dalton Aaron, or is it going to be that athleticism and educated feet of Peligro? Well, right now, wrist control by Dalton Aaron.
Peligro grabbing that rope, trying to get that break. Dalton Aaron, though.
So we talked about, we'll do whatever it takes. Look at the little nasty side here, Dalton. This hand right in the face, pie facing. Oh, now firing off with some aggressive shots.
Well, we heard Dalton Aaron and his father talking before the match backstage, and his father was saying, don't listen to what they say, you are the best. But Dalton said, if they hate me, fine, let them hate me. I'm going to go out, I'm going to make them hate me even more, and I'm going to rub it in their face with a victory. Peligro going for that quick pin there.
Dalton not even a one. Peligro, this is an interesting move here. High flyer actually slowing things down a little bit.
It's not a bad move when you have that taller opponent. You know, try and take Dalton off his game. Dalton's going to expect Peligro to go a little faster. Slow it down a little bit. Dalton might not know what to do. But you can see that ring awareness has been getting so much better with Dalton. You can see he's been putting in the practice in the ring. What do we got here? Right on the back there.
I think Dalton is really using that size and strength.
Smart move going right for that pin.
That time we got a 2 count. Dalton Aaron. Really surprising me and impressing me at the same time with this aggression.
It was something I never thought we'd say about it, because we heard all this hype about him from his dad.
Right.
And then we heard certain people that have come to see him in the crowd hyping him up. And I was just like, I don't see it yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, the more matches we've seen, the more natural ability. Stepping in there with bigger opponents and being able to hang.
Yeah, and you just see a certain confidence in this match tonight where he just looks like he's well in control of everything, and maybe part of it is having that size and strength advantage. He has gone up against a lot of bigger opponents in the past, so maybe this time Dalton gets to be a little bit of a bully, like we talked about, embracing that villain role.
Yeah, he's got the advantage now, but don't forget, Peligro means danger in Spanish, and I feel like that's what the smaller wrestler here is bringing up on the second rope.
Tornado DDT off the rope. You gotta like that.
And going right for that pin, hooking that leg. 2.5 Dalton Aaron is kicking out there.
That's that athleticism we talked about.
Yeah, Peligro has shown a lot of heart. 2.5 there. Peligro shown a lot of heart in his first few matches in New Heights Wrestling. You can see he wants to make a splash here.
Yeah, definitely. You know, quick pins, great athleticism. See some frustration though. Oh, maybe not the right moves going against the bigger opponent. Dalton blocking that suplex. Yeah, Dalton not able to get
the midsection.
Oh, look at this. Oh. Big scoop slam by Dalton Aaron.
You can see the confidence on Dalton Aaron's face.
Oh, look at that. Just right in the eyes.
I couldn't tell if that was a disrespectful pin or what, but no. That is Dalton Aaron showing his opponent that he is comfortably in control here. We've had some great matches from the Tortured Souls compound. It's interesting the matches that Princess Josh has put together at this event.
Absolutely.
Since they've come back, we've noticed that a lot of the matchups seem to punish one opponent or another.
Oh, yeah, drop kick to the back of the head. More aggression by Dalton Aaron. And now going for kind of a lackadaisical cover, though. 2.
Confident in the damage that he's inflicted on Peligro here.
Peligro able to get out. And look at him talking about crucifix. Oh, wow.
Just kicking out in enough time. Peligro frustrated there.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to be able to get Dalton Aaron with that surprise crucifix.
Now Dalton just muscling Pliego in the corner. And there, body shots again. Oh, in the eyes, too. Possible official in there. Careful, ref. Ref counting.
You can notice that Dalton Aaron is keeping his body between the ref and Pliego, so the ref can't really see what's being done to Pliego. Dropping him on that middle rope now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, I think Dalton is feeling very confident in his ability to get the win in this match, and you can see him taking his time, just inflicting that pain slowly on Pliego. Disrespectful pin there.
Yeah.
Pliego easily kicking out at 1.
Maybe just head games, but yeah, definitely would not expect to pin Pliego that way. Oh, there's that educated feet. Again, man. Oh, sweet leg. Now he's going for a cover.
Oh, Pliego, 2.5 again.
Wow. And now Pliego with the side headlock. Maybe right in the beginning of the match. Gonna try to slow things down again a little bit.
Smart move by Pliego, though. Even though he didn't get the pin, going right back on offense. You're going to want to stay on top of Dalton Aaron, especially in a position like here when you have Dalton Aaron down on the mat.
And again, able to use his size, strength. Whoa, look at that. Wrenching the leg. Now Pliego going to a body part. Stomping on the leg. Interesting. Maybe changing up the strategy a little bit here. Maybe he's thinking of submission.
Yeah, whatever he was trying at first didn't win. We saw Dalton Aaron get that advantage. Now Pliego going for the pin. Dalton Aaron kicking out at 2.
Pliego really wrenching his legs beforehand. Now looks like he was stepping on the arm there.
We're getting a little bit of a Garvin stomp
Yeah,
here.
oh, right to the eyes, though, Dalton Aaron.
Ref didn't see it because he thought, you know, Dalton Aaron was just trying to reach up to Pliego.
Aggressive eye poke there by Dalton Aaron.
You can't see me.
Side suplex.
Oh, right on the neck.
Folded him up.
Lock him up.
Dalton slow to go for that cover because of that injured leg from earlier.
Oh,
Look at that cover, though.
Yeah.
Dalton looks very gassed here.
I was thinking that as well.
You know, both of these guys have taken a lot of punishment in this match, but you can see Dalton had Pliego down, and it just took him an extra second to get over there. If he had gotten over there a little bit faster, knee to the face!
That could be the knockout shot. Pliego looks out.
Smart to pull him closer in,
Yeah.
going for that pin.
That's it.
Dalton Aaron got the win.
I told you.
What kind of damage has been done to Pliego when Dalton Aaron can win with a pin like that?
Wow.
Both these individuals gave it their all in the ring.
Dalton Aaron.
You hear the crowd not really behind it, but Dalton Aaron really starting to prove himself in New Heights Wrestling and live up to all that hype that was talked about, you know, on our social media before he even stepped into a ring. That was an impressive performance. I can't wait to see what Dalton Aaron has next.
What can Mr. Personality say? He does it once again like he always does. He goes out there, he gets the love of the fans, and he two-steps on his haters.
Tonight, fair fight. No, that wasn't the case, was it, Logan? You had to go get your boy Hunter to help you out. Let me tell you kids something. You haven't seen the last of Sexy Slick Curtis Quick.
Oh, I shouldn't even be talking right now. I barely got my shirt back on. I need a doctor. That's an illegal move. They call this fair fight. I'm going to the New Heights management. That was an unfair move. A version of a pile driver I've never seen. It shouldn't be allowed, just like it shouldn't have been a triple threat. I would have won if it was one-on-one. Everybody knows that. I've beaten Kelly Clark. I can beat Drake Xavier. But not tonight, because they dropped me on my neck. Somebody get me a brace.
All right, Kelly. I'll give it to you. That was a nice little DDT there at the end, taking me out. But remember who gave that finish for you to steal the victory. Don't you dare think that this is the end of the natural 20. It's just a new start to this adventure.
Hello everyone, I'm Cody Blade and we want to make sure that you're enjoying New Heights Wrestling on all forms of social media. be sure to use the hashtag NHWPro on all your social media posts. And while you're here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on other forms of social media at New Heights Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram, and at NHW Pro on X.
Yes, I did it. I finally won.
You think you're so special, but you're not. I'll beat you every day, anytime, any place, JC Black, anytime. I'll see you soon, because we just aren't done.
A chaotic night here at NHW Pro. Like I've said many a times before, trust me with your entertainment and it will never be dull. Right now, though, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another huge match coming your way as Logan Yand of the First String takes on Bodhi O'Hara. Before we get to that action, though, both men are standing by, so let's get their thoughts before this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen of New Heights Pro Wrestling, it is I, the Legacy Logan Yand. I am here representing First String at the Tortured Souls compound once again. And now tonight, I have to go one-on-one with the man himself, Bodhi O'Hara. Now, I've been watching you. I see what you can do. But let me tell you something, Mr. O'Hara. This ain't the first time that we've danced together. But I promise you, it will be the last. Because I will beat you and handle First String business.
Logan, we've done this song and dance. That first one, way back, that's the only one you're ever going to get on me again. You know I'm bigger, you know I'm stronger. It doesn't matter how many people you have behind your back, because in a one-on-one, it's the Bodhi O'Hara all night.
Logan Yand stepping in the ring with Bodhi O'Hara. This is going to be a great match because these are two of the bigger fighters in New Heights Wrestling.
A good brawl on
His way toward the ring, representing First String, is the Legacy Logan Yand.
Logan Yand making his way out here. We saw in a previous episode that Logan was able to help Hunter Hendricks get that win over Curtis Quick.
All of you,
His opponent this evening.
Yeah, Logan tired of hearing it from this crowd.
Panama City is known as the Panama Punk. Bodhi O'Hara.
Now, Logan Yand came up with the Gulf Coast regulators, so he learned to fight. He is not afraid to fight. But on the other side of the ring, we have Bodhi O'Hara. Bodhi has been through wars with Tommy Xero and the Black Hand Society, and we've seen that aggression come out a little more than ever. That is why I am excited for this match.
Absolutely.
All right, Rev, I want you to check him and check him well. I want you to make sure he's got nothing hidden in there.
And Logan is the one member of that team between him and Hunter Hendricks. Logan doesn't have a belt, so you gotta feel there's a little bit of something to prove there. Yeah, wanting to show that he belongs in First String just as much as Hunter Hendricks does. You can see Bodhi getting the crowd going, and Logan on the other side of the ring, a little upset with that. He is laser focused though. Bodhi having a little more fun before the match. Having a little more fun, but focused.
Right.
Ducking from Bodhi, using that quickness, trying to frustrate him.
I'm smarter than you.
You know, that's one thing that Logan has really added to his game since getting with Alec Jagger, is learning those head games, learning how to frustrate your opponent, and then that is when you bring the fight to him. Ducking him again.
Yep. Trying to frustrate Bodhi early on.
And you gotta wonder, will that frustrate Bodhi, or will that make Bodhi mad? From what Bodhi has gone through these last few episodes, some of these wars, I don't know if angering Bodhi is going to be the best thing.
No, Bodhi's on such a roll right now. I feel like he's really learned how to focus that energy. Logan, though, definitely winning early on points here, if we had a point system, Logan's definitely moving on early, but Joe, as we know in pro wrestling, it's not on points. It's who's going to win the long game here, and I have a feeling, to your point, Logan is just angering Bodhi, and it's going to come back to haunt him.
Yeah, Bodhi has had quite a year coming back from that surgery, looking even better in the ring after coming back than before, and he looked good before. So New Heights Wrestling has been on watch. We saw he looked so good. Tommy Xero wanted him in that Black Hand Society. Bodhi refused and has showed why he is dropping Logan on his back. Bodhi showing why he's doing so good on his own. Chainsaws in the back always unnerve me, especially when you have such great in-ring action. You got these two throwing haymakers at each other, European uppercuts.
Perhaps a bulldog now.
Oh, right on his face there. Going for the pin.
Logan kicks out. Bodhi looks like he's just feeling himself right now.
Yeah, notice how Logan's starting to cover his face as well, trying to avoid those shots, but making sure to get that shoulder up.
Oh, big gut. Look at Bodhi walking the walk. Bodhi hitting his stride here. The people are loving it. And I got a feeling right now, Bodhi's looking to maybe call this one early. Oh, wait, look at that. The shortcut by Logan. Thumb to the eyes.
Alec Jagger special there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we haven't seen Alec Jagger for a little bit. We got to wonder how he thinks his boys are doing in the ring here.
The power of Bodhi O'Hara just catches Logan.
Big slam there, going for the pin as well.
Logan just kicks out.
Now, Dave, I may be wrong, but have you noticed more of a confidence in Bodhi in the ring since that dog collar match win?
Absolutely. I feel like Bodhi's cooking right now on all cylinders. Bodhi is focused, and I think Bodhi's just looking to go right to the top of New Heights here. And look, now he's got Logan on his shoulders. Well, as I said, Logan counters. Wow, impressive by Logan. And a pin.
Bodhi is cooking on all cylinders, but you got to keep an eye out. We saw in a previous episode, Chris Spider sounds like he's targeting Bodhi. I got to wonder what's going on there.
Yes, there's always competition here at New Heights on the horizon. And yes, what does Chris Spider got up his sleeve? Oh, look at this.
Yeah, you talked about always being competition here. We love that about New Heights Wrestling. Especially at the Tortured Souls compound. A lot of new people coming in.
Your fault.
The more people we got coming in, that makes the more new matchups, the more rivalries that get started.
Absolutely.
Bodhi O'Hara attacking Logan's back here, really weakening him here.
Competitively, this has been such a hot time right now in New Heights Wrestling. Logan go for a wild swing there, trying to turn this around, but he just gets caught. That's what happens when you get emotional. Oh, big TKO by Bodhi O'Hara. He's got the pin.
1, 2, 3.
And Logan is out. Dave, you did say something interesting. This is some of the best competition we've had in New Heights Wrestling in a long time.
That's right, and Bodhi O'Hara is soaring right now. He's definitely one of the guys to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, use that hashtag NHW Pro. Stay up on all our social media to see what is next for Bodhi O'Hara.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe. And you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.
Bodhi. You know it's nothing personal.
Spider.
Spider.
Spider. It's a lot of money, right?
Of course it is. I'll see you around, Bodhi.
Can you believe what just transpired? Dominic Bianco taking out Bodhi O'Hara in the backstage area. I cannot believe what is transpiring, and I can guarantee you, nay, it will be next week. These two men will meet in the middle of the ring on NHW Pro. But right now, we've got to talk about our main event. It's going to be a member of the Pumpkin Patch taking on the Natural 20, Drake Xavier. Let's go down to Joe and Dave at ringside so we can catch all of the action of this exciting main event.
Back at the Tortured Souls compound, Ray Pumpkins, Drake Xavier. The graphics men are finally catching up to the chaos that the Pumpkins are sprinkling. But you want to talk about chaos? Drake Xavier's got a little bit going on. And you can hear from the ring announcing there. We talked over it a little bit, but Josh frustrated with Drake. Drake a little confused since coming back. I don't know, the graphics said Ray, but that looks like Sammy to me. If I've been reviewing my notes well, I thought we were over all this trouble with the Pumpkins, but we are not. They continue to frustrate us, but I don't think Drake Xavier is going to be frustrated in that ring tonight.
He didn't like, don't touch the stems, ref. Don't touch the stems.
This is a family event.
Drake Xavier here, though. Focus. No, one thing about Drake Xavier, though, to me, this looks losing his Pride Championship. He just looks more focused to me. And I know we're at a crossroads right now, but I feel like he's the one that's still got to look out for him.
He looked a lot more focused until the princess came back. And I think that's why we're seeing this shape-shifting from the Pumpkins. They want to throw Drake off his game because they already know that with the princess back, they're seeing that difference in Drake. They're seeing that Drake isn't quite where they were. This has been quite the journey on their own since leaving Cerise Ex Mortis.
Drake here. Go for that short arm clothesline.
Sammy ducking.
Wow. Drake taking off his game a little bit here. Nice hip toss.
When have we ever seen a Pumpkin get the advantage this early?
Well, blocking the arm right there. Drake Xavier now. Oh, look at this. Big back suplex.
Drake knew that Sammy was getting just a little bit ahead of him, so he had to get the advantage there, kicking out at 2.
Yeah, Drake turned it around pretty quickly.
It's a smart move. You got to keep your focus about you. The princess got put back as special commissioner for this month, but you can't let that throw you off. You still have your opponents in the ring to contend with. You can see him easily throwing Sammy over there.
High elevated gut wrench. See him now flipping his. I think Drake is looking to maybe put this away sooner than later. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he doesn't know what to do. Look at a little forearm shot there.
It's almost like Drake heard us doubting him and was like, I have to turn it up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there was ever a place you were going to lose to a Pumpkin, you have the best chances at the Tortured Souls compound.
Oh, using that head as a weapon. We got a pinfall. Drake Xavier will not go down that easily, though.
Sammy getting aggressive with it early. Stopping the upper shoulders. That's the aggression we've seen from the Pumpkins. We've seen them go from a fun-loving group to a chaotic assassin in a way. They've started targeting body parts. They've started throwing us off with appearance, with names. They're almost like that clown from that very popular novel, a shape-shifting entity made to strike fear in their opponent. And Drake showing not much fear here.
No fear here. And that's the key. Just like in that novel, Drake is showing no fear.
Picking Sammy up. Looks like he's planning for something big. Up on those shoulders.
That's it.
Hook in the leg. 3. Drake Xavier wins. That was a big move. Drake didn't look the least bit affected in that match. I can't wait to see what goes on in future episodes with Drake Xavier.
Drake Xavier pulling out a victory there against one of the members of the Pumpkin Patch. You could say I'd be surprised, but I'm not. Drake, one heck of a competitor. I will give him that much. However, I do not like him very much. I do not like a lot of people very much, but that's a story for another day. What I do like, though, is that you continue to watch New Heights Wrestling each and every week. Be sure to follow us on all forms of social media. Use the hashtag NHW Pro when you talk about anything you see here at NHW. And one final parting thought. No matter what goes on in this world, just remember to always be kind to one another. Thank you for joining us. Good night.